Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining again for our next episode of Down South Sports Roundtable. We like to call it Sports Roundtable for short, man. Hey, before we kick it off, I want to thank all our supporters, thank all our subscribers for following us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I appreciate it. Keep supporting us. We're finna keep putting more content out there. So, hey, Mark, man, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm good, man. What about yourself? Everything good?
Yeah, man, I'm surviving, man, as best I can, bro. I'm surviving.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it, man. Yeah. We got the finals this week.
We got the finals. Yeah, starting Thursday. Um,
Yes, sir. What
man,
you got?
what you thinking, man? Like this to me, it's a hard pick between the two. Man, but
Mhm.
what you think about it?
Yeah, it definitely some qualified, candidates in it. People who've been to the finals and played
Yeah,
before. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a good one at this
yeah,
point in time. I think maybe the Mavs have more experience as a team wide, with how many people they have who've been to the finals and played deep into the playoffs.
yeah.
But the Mavs have too. I mean, the Celtics have more than the Mavs, but I
Well, you know,
think
Tyson Lane too.
right,
He
right. My
been
point
he
exactly.
played
My point
three
exactly.
finals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. My point exactly. So I don't know. I think the Mavs could pull this out. I really do.
So let me ask you, if you think they can pull out how many games?
This definitely can go to 7 this series. Yeah.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
doubt
I
about
don't think it'll be less than six. I
No,
think it's
no,
gonna be
no doubt about
six
it.
or seven. Six is a
Mm,
stretch, but it's gonna go to distance. Okay,
mm.
all right.
Yeah, this,
Um,
this could be one of those epic series here.
yeah,
Must
yeah.
watch TV. So yeah,
I I I, I don't know I don't have a real pick on this one, bro. It's tough, man. I think I need to see two games before I make my determination, bro. Because Porzinga, you know what I mean. I want to see how that plays out.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I want to see how they can guard Luca. Because remember, I keep saying like Luke, he moves slow motion, but he bodies you, man. You know what I mean. He's a stocky dude, and you know what I mean. He can move you. Like it's hard to defend him. You know what I mean because he's a naturally strong dude.
he
And
is. He has a different speed. That's what I've been noticing. He
yeah,
has a different playoff speed at this point in time. He's moving faster, but sometimes that happens when you get in the rhythm of it. It's kind of like football too. The pace kind of picks up a little bit.
yeah. He kind of is like Jimmy Buckets. You know what I mean? Jimmy Bucket during the regular season, but
Hmm.
that's why
Right.
they call him playoff Jimmy. You know what I mean? He can hit another gear in the playoffs. That,
Mm-hmm.
but I, it's hard, man. But then you got Jalen Brown. I mean, yeah, you got Jalen Brown and then you got Tatum. Um, I like that duo.
Yeah.
But we know Tatum have been known to disappear on you at the time you really need them. So
Hmm.
I got to see how it's gonna track. I need at least a game, but maybe two to kind of say how I feel about this game because I want to see how this matchup work out. The matchup is going to be different. Who's guarding Luca?
It's a good question. Maybe Jalen. I mean, since his
Yeah,
defense is so tough, I
but then
mean,
who gonna guard who? You know
man,
what I mean?
I was just about to
Who?
say, you probably need Jalen on Kyrie
Kyrie.
though. So,
And I think with Tatum, I think Luca too strong for Tatum.
Tatum might be a little light
Yeah,
in the points to guard him.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean, he can't play defense, but yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Luca
yeah.
does.
It's
Luca
place
does like to put body on you though. Definitely,
exactly, exactly, exactly.
yeah,
So
he gonna
that
test you out.
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna compare those two, but like I look at Carmelo. Carmelo, he used to put bite on you, elbow you. You know what I mean? Everybody, people that they say I hate playing him because my chest hurt, my arm hurt, I'm getting iced up just because he gonna make you feel the 30 punts he about to give you. You know what I mean? Like he ain't been shit by, he gonna make you feel every blow that he try to get you. So that's why I think about Luka too. Luka can, you know what I mean, elbow you, he putting body on you. So and then step back on that 1 foot hopper and hit a three on you.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me. If I would look at it like experience, just kind of just going, I would give it to Dallas in 7 games.
Mm.
But I agree with you. It's going to go at least 6 or 7 games. And I'm looking at it really, the first 2 games going to tell you how it's going to go. So
yeah, and I think scoring is definitely going to play a factor in this series. This is going to be one of those series you can't take a game off. You can't come out there and shoot 5 for 23 because it scores on both
all of them
ends.
got supporting cast. All of them got supporting cast that can still hit the threes. You know what I mean? So I all of them got a bench, you know what I mean, that can still shoot. They 2-star, both of them got 2 stars, but they starting 5. All of them hit. Like Hartford, he's still out there, and he can still get you. You know what I mean? Deep shots. I mean, he probably about the oldest dude in the NBA almost, man.
Well,
He been
38, 39.
he
Most of them.
man,
But
still with
yeah,
that, and he gonna still hit you. He at least get you 3 or 4 threes a game.
yeah, that's easy. He gonna make them. He gonna make them.
So,
But it just depends.
see how this matchup gonna work.
Yeah, like I said, the supporting cast is what's going to tell the tale of the tape. At this point in time, like I said, those people are going to be needed. Those 6 men, 6 and 7 men off the bench are going to be needed. I mean, and your starting 5, but you can't go 5 for 20 in this series because you're going to be shining. The light's going to be on you. That's what's going on. So, and I want to see everybody do well, of course, but I can tell that the eye is on Tatum already.
I think, to be real with you, man, if Boston wins, it ain't gonna be because of Tatum. Gonna be more because of what Brown did. Because Brown is more efficient shooter than Tatum is. I'm expecting Tatum in a 7-game series to have 2 bad games. I'm expecting him to have that because he have done a lot in the past.
So this is what I'm saying, right? Just like you just said, this is not that series you can do that.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you got Luka and Kyrie.
Yep.
I mean, and their team, they supporting cast too. This is not the game you could take off, or your shot. Your shot is not dropping. It's gonna hurt your team. So if that's the case, I can see post finals what the talk is going to be. If that's the case.
Oh yeah. I say if Boston lose, they're gonna blame all on Tatum, especially if he had multiple games that he didn't perform. They're gonna. I mean, he's gonna be begging for football season coverage because they're gonna be torched.
And then I'm telling you, the talk's going. And just like I tell a lot of people, well, I mean, I told you before. I like Jalen more of a player than Tatum. Because of what he does. I mean, the reason he won the MVP, of the conference. I mean, of the finals.
Yeah.
The Eastern Conference Finals. It's because his tenacity, how he plays, how he shoots when the team needs him. He plays defense when they need him. So I just like him as an all around player. I mean, like I said, there's no slack or anything toward Tatum. I just feel like Jalen deserves.
I think the X factor for Dallas is Conley. Because Conley get hot on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody's getting double between Kyrie or Luka. And Conley, you can't leave him out in the 3-pointer because he'll start dropping on you. Next thing you know, he didn't score 9 points in a minute. Like, God, dog. You know what I mean? So he can be a serious like supporting cast X factor that dictates this game.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. So Thursday kicks off at 8:30, I believe.
Yep.
I'll sure be there.
So let me ask you something, man. With the Timberwolves, because it's been heavily talked. You know, me and you, we put them through the ringer, man, and I'm still about to ready to put them through the ringer, which is Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. More Rudy Gobert.
Right.
Do you think they should?
Karl Anthony Towns when
Yeah.
he had some bad games, but yeah, definitely more so Rudy.
Do you think they should get rid of Rudy?
No doubt about it.
What about Karl Anthony Towns? I think the duo with Karl Anthony Towns and Ant-Man is going to work out. You know what I mean? We got to get him toughened up a little bit, but I think they're going to work out more to Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I mean, Rudy Gobert is just his presence, man, in the playoffs. It was not there. I mean, just watching people Euro step. He's standing right under the goal, and people hit him with a Euro step.
Yeah, that's 6'7", man. He's 7'1". Come on, man.
It's like you standing right there. It makes me think you just that unorthodox. Can you just not play? You know, to can you just can't defend certain individuals or certain play? Or I mean, because anybody 7 feet can stand up there and block under the goal.
Yeah,
just like we were saying, the reason why they made the rule for Shaq. You know, the three. I mean, you know what I'm saying, in the paint, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, no, you have to be more athletic, and if that's what Rudy's gonna do, then no, they got to get rid of him because you need somebody who's gonna be a scorer too. You know,
I'm gonna play what KG said, man. Kevin Garnett. I'm gonna play with Kevin Garnett. His take on it.
Get him out of
there. Here you go.
I knew the first time I met him, I was a freshman in high school. We was at like them camps. You know how we used to pop up.
Do you consider trading Rudy after this year?
No.
Huh? You keep it like this?
You with the way Nas Reed playing, you trade Cat.
You trade Cat
and get another big piece. Hell yeah.
You trade Cat before you trade Rudy?
Yes, the way Nas Reed playing.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
I'm trading Rudy before I'm trading Cat.
No, I'm trading Cat.
No doubt about it.
You can get something for Cat. You ain't finna get another full-time defense.
Shit, you don't know what you can get. Shit. I may only need a bag of chips. I may not need too much. You know what I'm saying? So you can
So what you think, man?
Yeah, I mean that's Reed. They tripping. I mean, I'll definitely with Nas Reed being the 6th man of the year. You know, I keep him and definitely get rid of Rudy. You can definitely get something for Rudy.
Boy, Rudy got to go, bro. Rudy got to go. He don't. Nah.
I would him being the defensive player,
but he need to go.
With him being the defensive player of the year, you know that'll hold for something when you on the trade block.
Man, ain't gonna hold for nothing. Cause everybody's seen during the playoff that he need to mail that trophy back.
Yeah,
he needs to send that trophy back.
No doubt about it. Yeah, he should already did that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, with him having that, you know, that title under his belt, you know, that he can go somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just, but I see what they were saying though, because they were saying you can get something for Cat, not for Rudy.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. I wouldn't do it.
I think that's making the problem worse. Because now you just lost somebody that's efficient and that mess well with Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ant-Man. Then you still got the problem. The problem's still in your face.
Right.
Only thing he did was get some damn draft picks and who knows who you getting traded to you. Man,
just bitch him. You can bitch him too. And like they said, I put Nas Reed in there. I'd have been starting Nas Reed.
Yeah.
Him and Cat on the floor.
Yeah, man. That man. Yeah, bro. It's horrible. It's horrible, man.
Yeah, that's the right word.
Man. We'll switch it over to WNBA, man. No, we can talk a little bit about this. This Caitlin Clark incident. What you want to say? Well, getting pushed, getting bumped to the ground. You know what I mean, for whatever reason. Everybody got their little takes on it. It's been kind of just spreading like wildfire, and I think it's more. I think it's been spreading more because they just called it a common foul instead of giving it the actual flagrant, because it had no bearing on the play. She was just standing there for an inbound to play. So man, what's your take on it, man? What you take on it?
Well, I mean, they did upgrade it to a flagrant one. After a day after. Yeah. So I love it. Not necessarily the play. I mean, I know it wasn't necessarily a basketball play, but the competitiveness of the women's sports is where it needs to be, to where it's getting the attraction that it needs. I mean, and just like they were saying earlier, who said that you can't be competitive? I mean, who's taking competitiveness out of sports? How do you have that? You can't play a sport with that. So it's competitive in men's and women's the same way. So I mean, she knew what she did was wrong.
It was outside. It was outside of the play. You know what I mean? The basketball.
Right.
Basketball.
Right. But at the same time, I mean, they were just they were going back and forth all game. They showed plays where Caitlin was mouthing jawing off to her too. So
yeah,
she just did too much. Like I said, outside of a basketball play. But it's sports. It's competitiveness. And, people are going too far with it.
The people that going back too far with it is the. I think. I think people that going out too far with it is either two types of people. People that never played no physical type of sport, or didn't play in that generation we grew up in.
Right.
When it was like that, you know what I mean? So that's just my whole take on it.
They just have the wrong mindset.
Yeah.
Because I've heard people try to bring the race card into it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's none of the above. I mean, it's none of that. Like I said, it's just tough competitive sports.
I say
you'll see stuff like that in the NFL, NBA, hockey. You see stuff like that all the time. So why not with the women's? That's the thing. Like if everything's supposed to be equal and on the same playing field, they can be competitive and tough too.
Yep.
So people just need to get that through their head.
I mean, so it like, before I even talk about the physicality piece of it, I'm tripping that no teammate, when that happened, I ain't seen no teammates come up to support. And that goes back to what I said a couple of episodes ago, where they ain't had no bonding time as a whole team. You remember how we were discussing, like, from the WNBA draft, like a week and a half later, they started preseason, then they went right into the season.
Yeah.
And they ain't have no, and remember I was comparing her like with the NFL and the NBA, like the NFL, the draft already happened. They went right to rookie. They went to rookie mini camp with just the rookies. Then they had the voluntary workout. They ain't even at mandatory workouts and training camp yet. You know what I'm saying? And you remember training camp, all the teams go to off-site locations and they stay in dorms and whatever. You living with people that, you know what I mean, that you never met before. You there for about 3 or 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of time to build with a team before you even play a game. Y'all got tight.
It's totally different.
It's totally different. So I think that's part of the reason why. One of the reasons why her teammates come, because they ain't even bonded yet. Like, they don't even know they likes and dislikes, really. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't even bonded yet. Then I think you said, like, it's already been some animosity between the teammates. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of that spurred where they got really thrown into playing games already, and they ain't even 6 months removed from football. I mean basketball, from college basketball.
Yeah.
They ain't even 6 months removed from it yet.
And I think they're getting better, you know, just with them building. You know,
they learning as they go instead of they having time to develop. You know what I mean? Build that bond, build that. You know what I mean? Like I wish the I know the WNBA had to kind of fit into all the other sports so they calendar to, you know what I mean, to get more viewership or whatever. I just wish it was more time from the draft to the actual play a game, to actually have a in-depth training camp. You know what I mean? All that type of stuff to build, whatever. And I think that's why, because that blew my mind that nobody even stepped up. You ain't seen not one other teammate come, like, you know what I mean, come to the defense. Like, what? I ain't see that. Like,
I think they came late, but yeah.
Bro, they ain't come fast enough for me, man. That's crazy.
Right. But
Right there.
you know, incidents like that is what builds your character too, and your you know your camaraderie. So you know all that's gonna help at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like I said,
it blowed me with that, man, because I mean, like the little chippy play right there, it is what it is, man. I mean, we all been a part of it. If you play competitive sports and you play some type of physical sport, you dealt with that. I mean, shoot, like I remember going at it with one of the linemen at Williamson High School when we played Williamson. I was senior year, and you know what I mean. He came down and blocked me. Came up to the linebacker spot, started blocking me. You know, the play going the other way. They already tackle made me and him still going at it. I said, "Oh, this is what we're gonna do." I said, "All right, now this is what we're gonna do." I said, "Okay, I'm coming at you. You ain't strong enough. You bigger, but you ain't strong enough." And I was talking we were talking the whole game.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
They let you know what the boundaries is now.
Right. Like I said, it's competitive in men's sports, so it can be the same in women's sport.
Yeah, same in women's sport, man. Like one thing with like Angel Reese, like she's a rookie. You know what I mean? She's gonna get them extra shots. You know what I mean? That just she said, I love it. I be the villain. I take it on. That's what it is. What it is. But then you got some other WNBA players that's guarding her, that's veteran. They're like, oh, she's giving her elbows and everything. She's been, you know what I mean? She ain't pushing back. I mean, she's pushing back. So it's just only on the character because they ain't finna let they ain't finna let a rookie. So think about football terminology. You got a freshman and you're a senior. What you think finna happen? Now I ain't finna let you show me up now. I'm making sure I go the extra mile, let you know where you need to get to. That's just how it is.
Right. And like I say, yeah, she's just a rookie in the WNBA. I mean, Sabrina, you know, got the same thing. Sue Bird, you know, all these people got the same. Candace Parker, all of them got, you know, welcome into the WNBA. Just like any other sports, like you said, it's the NBA. So yeah, you gonna get that. But you know, it just seems like because it's women's, you know, there's supposed to be some type of imaginary line between competitiveness
and
toughness.
It's been going on the whole time.
Right. My point exactly.
It's just highlighting that one point.
Yeah, it's just being glorified now because you know there's more eyes on the sport at this point in time. Yeah, man. But I love it. You know, I don't think it takes away. It doesn't take away from the game, and like I said, it's been the talk of the town. Basically, it's been on all news platforms, and sports platforms. So, I mean, it's a win for the WNBA at the end of the day.
Hey, the WNBA is winning. It's more talked about. And we've been saying this since we started this podcast. We've been saying literally, we was like, "Hey, this about to transition right into the WNBA." We knew everything that was going to happen, and it's coming to fruition, bro.
Yeah, it sure has. You know, from contracts to bigger payouts, better salaries. So It had
Yeah, yeah,
it all
bro.
unfolded right before our eyes.
Yeah. You got people that weren't even watching WNBA game 3 months ago. Is now everybody tuned in. Arenas getting sold out. You know what I mean? Like now, it just like when I'm watching like it's on right. It's a WNBA game on right now, man, and the arena's full. The arena is full.
Yeah.
So it's getting more. It's going more TV time. I mean, it's great. You know what I mean? It's a time, bro. It's a time. So
It
I'm
really
happy.
is. It really
I'm
is.
happy.
You know, a lot of the games, and even in Atlanta, have been sold out. You know, a lot of
For real.
the Atlanta Dream games for the girls they've been sold out. They played Las Vegas the other night, and they won and
Oh, I
pulled
know
it
that
off.
was sold out.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah.
was. And it was a lot of trash talk. It was a lot of whistles blows going on, a lot of separation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep.
so like
Yeah.
I said, it's just happening on a different level now at this point in
Yeah,
time.
man. Yeah.
You know, it's
And,
kind of
and
like a playoff vibe the whole time. So
I mean, and also when you the newbie coming in, you know what I mean? Like, which I don't know if this still happening with high school ball or whatever, or even at college. I mean, college probably, but I don't know if it's still happening with like all the rules with
it is.
who's not.
It's still happening.
But you know, it's still happening. What we went through
No doubt.
as a
No
freshman.
doubt about it. Yeah, it's still happening. You get some
Well,
type of
they don't do that. So that's why I said I don't know. I don't know if it's still happening, man.
It's happening to some form of degree. And you know what I'm saying? It's always been happening. Like I said, sometimes it just goes overboard, and those are the ones that get caught and get reported.
Yeah,
But you know,
yeah,
it's all type of stuff going on.
yeah, yeah,
It's just the way of
yeah.
the
I
world because
got it.
it happens in fraternity, sorority, you know,
Yeah,
in sports. So it's going to always be some form of hazing. I don't care if
yeah,
it's you walk to the store and get cheesecakes, you know, did it
yeah,
style. You
yeah,
know, but it's going to be some form. Go
yeah. I'm talking about the physical part of it, though.
right. I think it's still some form of it going on. Definitely in football because it's all physical.
At high school level,
Oh, I don't know. I mean that I
that
don't
was
know.
like.
I'm pretty sure it is, but
Did you go through anything when you was at UAB that you can speak on? If you can't, don't worry about it.
yeah, I mean you know they just try to well they try to shave everybody's heads and you know and if you
Like
had hair you had yeah
that,
you know if you had you're right if you had dreads or something they shave your eyebrows or your mustache. I ain't gonna do they called the mother boy you know I wasn't with it. I wasn't with that. But see, one thing they learned too that you know we one thing about us we wrestled.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
loved to wrestle and we did it every day. So
Yeah.
up there,
So
I was
it wasn't nothing. Hey, they go ahead and roll this right now. So they're going to
it wasn't nothing. I'm slamming people left and right. You know what I'm saying? Seniors, juniors, yeah, yeah. I'm slamming them left and right. So it was nothing. Oh yeah, you gonna get off me. You know, you don't know how to wrestle. I do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? We
Yep.
do this every day, almost our life. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. He did. Yep. It
so
wasn't
so
nothing like, you know
I'm
what I mean? That's why I was asking about the physical because we did that as a freshman.
yeah, I was trained.
I mean, matter of fact, I think we went through that when we was in middle school too.
But
I'm trying to,
football,
because I remember Big Mike. Big Mike he was ahead of us. I feel like it was something like that. I feel like it was something like that in middle school at Scarborough. I really do.
no, I can't remember. I can't remember middle school.
I'm
I
trying
think
to.
it might have been something, but I don't know what it would have been.
I got a feeling, bro. I think it was, man. But I had to think back, but I don't know, man. But I just got a feeling. I think we used to go. Well, we used to be crazy as hell anyway, man. At practices in middle school, you
Yeah.
know, we was already crazy anyway. We just had a crazy bunch of people, bro. And I ain't gonna even. You already know, and they from my part of town too, so they was all crazy.
Yeah, Nintendo babies.
Hey, we talk about kind of like those hazy moments. I'm gonna play this, man. And you remember Zach Randolph? They used to play in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about, yeah. I'm gonna play
18, 19. It's a grown man. They wrote like 28, 30. He come in the locker room. Can't nobody slam me after working out. Who want to lock up? I had to stood up. Y'all just like, you can't slam me. Can't slam me. Man, try to grab me. We lock up. He slammed. He threw me all in the locker. Boom. Boom. All over the locker room. Boom. 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 So we get back to the middle. Now, Portland in the locker room is carpet on the floor. But underneath the carpet is concrete. We get in the middle. He dropped on me.
Straight to the legs.
Grab my legs. Man, pick me up, bro, like this. And throw me on my back.
That slam was heard around the world, huh?
Heard around the world. When she said that, man, I couldn't do nothing but start laughing. I'm talking about slammed me so bad, bro. They had to come carry me, had to pick me up. They put me on the stretcher table, bro. Iced me up. I couldn't walk. I walked with a limp.
Did you get your get back?
Did I? And some. We practiced one day. We busting the first team. Ruben getting mad. Quintel killing Ruben. Here you go, bully. Try to square up. Quinn. I'm just there on the court. He looked at me like, what you gonna do? He looked at me. I took boom. He rushed me. I fall to the ground. I got his arms like going crazy. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Dale Davis, he's strong. Dale Davis come get him up off of me. He's steady going crazy. Jersey got over his head. I'm gonna kill you. I ran up on him again, hit him again. Boom, boom. Me and Quintel, y'all go in the locker room. Y'all get out of here. We in there taking our time. We already know if we're really gonna ride it up, we gonna jump and shit. We leaving, they scared, they run in the back. Man, y'all better go. He going crazy, man. He trying to get back here.
Yeah.
Then he come on back here. Like 6 dudes had to hold you back. They said so. They suspended me and he played still. This was like Popeye on the TV. Man, when we cool, we had, whatever it is, but you go through trials and you go through tribulations, it's all part of it.
See, that's exactly what we went through right there, bro.
Yeah, they had real.
That's what Caitlin and her team had to go through. You know what I mean? That is part of it, bro.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of competitive people in the same room trying to win. They gonna run into each other because they gonna have disagreement, and it's just natural. You know what I mean? That's why you play sports, bro.
Yeah, it just probably wouldn't be to that degree, but yeah, you're gonna have some form of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really got into it. They really going at it. Yeah, that's funny, yeah. That was involved.
See, we talk about a little scrapping a little bit, whatever. There's 2 things. I'm gonna talk about some boxing news, man. The first one I'm gonna talk about is Donte Wilder.
Oh man. That boy, he finna have a 30 for 30 coming out. If he don't stop, he better stop. He stop right now.
He done?
Yeah, he need to be. He need to stop boxing, man, because it's getting bad.
He done made his money.
But see, right. But now his legacy is dwindling. It ain't dwindling. It's skyrocketing. It's falling.
Yeah.
The opposite of skyrocketing. It's falling so fast because he keeps getting embarrassed. And
I was disappointed in Donte, man.
Man, so disappointed.
Years ago, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because when he really started getting big, Mike Tyson reached out to him multiple times. Said, "Hey, you mind me working with you to start help you understand how you need to be boxing and because he was a wild puncher, wild punch. He was powerful, but he was just wild." And
that's exactly how he swung. That's exactly like this. That's exactly how he swung.
Yep. And Mike Tyson, he said, "Nah." He kept pushing Mike Tyson to say, "I don't want no help from you. I want no help from you." Now he getting older. You should be smarter behind it. And he got no defense. If he'd been working from the get-go with Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson was trying to get him right to help him out with this, you could. I don't even know the level he could have got to if he didn't work with Mike Tyson for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I definitely agree with that, and I said the same thing, even when he was getting to that level. And
Yeah.
even maybe, when he was fighting Tyson Fury, and just watching, how they did the HBOs and, the lead
Yeah.
up to the fights, just watching his training, I knew it. He was back in Tuscaloosa at the public gym, what I'm saying, with his trainers, which were his old people he had, the same folk. And his workout regimen wasn't a boxing workout regimen. And I knew it right then when I seen it. I was like, man, he ain't gonna make it far.
Yeah, but it is.
Not at all. He just been making it off of pure talent, up until this point. But that's not gonna get him. He's gonna
That's
have.
why he killed Tyson Fury.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't know. He didn't know. The science of boxing is not what's being taught to him as far as like you said, fighting defensively and counter punching and knowing your opponent's weakness and where to hit your opponent at. You know what I'm saying? They drop to the low. They always keep their guard down on the low side, swing right. He just that is not is what, right. He is never developed, and that's the thing. Like you said, I seen it back then, and I knew it would always be terrible. I thought he would have gotten better though. Got some more.
I thought he would have. As you got better, you start working with a different trainer, again, different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You thought it would have got better after that. You start working multiple people again, little bits and pieces for everybody. They put that as your own bag. He ain't never do that.
He never
still
did.
Like day one.
That's the point. That's the problem. Like, you come on, man. You got to elevate. You got to reach out to all these people trying to help you, all these professional fighters, and you still stuck with that same, what I'm saying, that same mentality, that same low level complacency mentality. That's getting your head knocked out for real every time. You embarrass me, man. So embarrassing, dog. That's just so embarrassing. At this point in time.
He's from our state, Alabama, bro.
So embarrassing. That's what make it even worse, for real. Did you see the clip online? They got a clip online of him, and they say this when I knew Donte Wilder was finna lose.
Yeah. When he had that little yeah. It was like a little
what is that?
Yeah. Moving his head like, nah, bro.
What is that? Man? Have you now I know I love boxing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
Training
I've seen that stick before. I'm gonna tell you why I seen that stick before. It wasn't on the boxing ring, it was on the football field where they worked with the linemen. They snapped the ball, the ball.
Right, man. For real. It's eat. You see in a different type of sport. You know what I'm saying? Like the Greyhound track, that look like something that's on the Greyhound. They make the dogs go around. Yeah, no, man. I've never seen anything like that. And you working on your head movement. You got a stick just doing like this, working on your head movement. When normal trainers are throwing fists, they throwing fists at you and punching you, and they swing over your head to make you duck. You know what I'm saying? To give you a real simulation of what's going on. So he just never elevated. So, and these are the clear results, embarrassing results. He just need to stop, man. Like I said, he gonna have a 30 for 30. He unsung. It's gonna be soon too. He went downhill fast. You know how everybody kind of got. How we kind of got mad at Roy Jones. Like, man, you should have stopped, bro. When you was on top.
But Roy.
No, it ain't the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, but Roy, he kept going to all these different weight classes, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he should have stopped when he was on top. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He took them last 2-3 fights and it kind of tarnished his, his record and career.
Yeah.
Donte Wilder he done did that times 10.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, man. I don't know.
He did it for the bag because they throw the big bag at him.
Yeah, that probably the last one. There ain't gonna be no more.
Yeah, they don't need them.
That probably the last big payday.
Right, ain't nobody gonna pay.
There's gonna be some little small stuff that he might I'm too good to be. It's gonna take him a couple years before he agree to something because they ain't nobody paying big bad no more.
Because the crazy thing about it, if he could have won that fight, Fury just lost. So he could have been up for the, you know what I'm saying, possibly up for the, you know what I'm saying, heavyweight fight again.
Yeah.
Well, maybe one more other fight, but he would have been right there in the ranking to earn another purse.
Yeah.
Another big bag. But he won't do right, man. I mean, I don't know who's in his ear. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's over with. The boy career is over with.
I think I should have known. I should have known when the University of Alabama didn't allow him to host one of his matches there. They seen the writing on the wall.
Yeah. They did the right thing. They did the right thing. So why would you even want to do it at Alabama? I mean, Birmingham, yeah.
Right, he from Tuscaloosa, man. He wanted to do it. He wanted, you know what I mean? He wanted to. Ain't never been. I think from his perspective was, I want to put my city on the map, which they already on the map because University of Alabama. But I think he just felt like, hey, ain't never been a boxing match here. Ain't never been something at this magnitude, and he wanted to do it. I think that's big reason why. He wanted to kind of.
I mean, he had one in Birmingham. The one he had in Birmingham, you know.
Yeah. But that's the thing from Birmingham, though. But he did two in Birmingham, too.
Right. But I mean, you know, it's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
He's close enough.
Yeah. But I think, because he an Alabama fan, he wanted to do it. And you know what I mean? I think it was just part of that, man. But the school, probably didn't want to deal with that liability. But I don't know, bro. I think they just seen the writing on the wall, man.
They did the right thing.
Yeah, I think they seen the writing on the wall. That's like, nah, this man ain't finna be no Hall of Fame legend. Nah.
Not punching like that.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
But man, what before we get off boxing, man, that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight got postponed because, you know, he was dealing with like an ulcer situation, some illness. Mike Tyson was. Man, now what's your feelings on that, man?
I mean, you know, if it's a medical reason, then it is what it is. They said they had to turn the plane around. So if they had to turn the plane around, it had to be something serious.
Yeah, but you think he still should fight? Yeah. Okay.
Why not? Yeah. Okay. Definitely, I still fight. You know, and Tank got a fight coming up on June 15th. So keep your eyes. That's next week.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a big fight. Tank is a thing on video going around on the internet. Tank and P Diddy hugged each other. P Diddy kind of picked him up. You know? P Diddy picked him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he touched him. He said, hey, don't ever pick me up. Yeah, don't be trying to little boy me. Yeah. But next week, just keep your eyes open, keep your pay-per-view. You know, keep your pay-per-view on standby. Fire stick, whatever you got.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna go right back, talk about basketball real quick, man. I missed this, but so with this Bronny James, you know, we were talking about, you know, we throw out little jabs and opinions on it, you know what I mean, about Bronny James going to the NBA, and for some reason, and we already know, everybody know what the reason is, but for some reason, his draft stock keep going up. And keep going up. Now they projected him in the first round. And then, you know what I mean, everybody spotlighting, like talking about it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like and it's just like making it seem like a headline news. Man, what you think about this, man, with Bronny?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we all know what's going on at this point in time. I mean, he is a good player. You know, he just didn't have the stats to back it up. Because he is a good player.
How do you know you can play if you ain't got the stats though?
But I mean, he's played good games, you know, for USC. I mean, definitely what he does in high school. You know, high school career matters in basketball. Yeah. You know, because you can go straight to the league, right? So he's a good player, and he showed up. You know, you know, he did the draft, you know, the combine, the NBA combine. So he did great at the combine. So, you know, that's where you make your money at. And what you said too, the same thing you were saying earlier in the year. Remember you were saying about players going to the WNBA draft and the NBA draft. Then you remember you were saying it's really no big names in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
There you go, right now.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why he can kind of go up too, couldn't he?
Line on it because it ain't none.
Yeah.
Nobody
Right.
got
Exactly.
nobody got no
Exactly.
whole
Ain't no
name,
major. Right.
major name, brand
Right.
name or something like
Right.
that to be
My
talking.
point is that.
So he you got to talk about it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let me play this then, bro. Let me play it with Kendrick Perk. Kendrick Perk fed up with this. Big Perk. Fed up. He fed up.
Perfect over here, man.
I mean, but it's legitimate. It's legitimate though. But we'll
Stop. As the media and everybody else shining the light on Bronny, because it's other players that are deserve our attention, right? The lottery guys, the guys that are actually that are gonna get drafted in the first round. Like, we're talking about a guy, a young man that's possibly going to go late second round or not getting drafted at all. And I've never, in my 4 years of working here, I've never been on the table where we're talking about a second round pick.
But this is LeBron James' son, and that is a legitimate storyline that one of the greatest of all times has a son trying to play in the NBA
And you have
at the
to
same
give
time.
Bronny credit for actually trying to say the right thing, showing up in the right places. And at the end of the day,
and by the way, I like seeing LeBron in the stands as a proud dad. I like that. That's a great example of fatherhood.
The number one scorer in the NBA.
What does that have to do with his son being at the draft combine? Let me say this: we have.
I mean, I agree with him though, bro.
Yeah, they gave no valid point. I want to see Bron in the stand. What? That has nothing to do with that. What he's talking about. Yeah, they basically just validated what he was trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. Ain't got nothing to do with him. Well, I mean, it's true, but hey, like you say, we shall see.
All right.
If he get in the NBA and be a flop, then you know it's gonna be definitely a bigger issue.
Replay that video. You say, I told y'all. Why are we talking about this right now?
Yeah.
I mean, bruh, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see him being a superstar in the NBA. I don't see Bronny James being a superstar in the NBA.
I can agree with that.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see that. I can see him. He ain't showed enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't showed enough yet. Even if he came straight, and this goes back to what I mean, I think you were kind of hinting at this, but remember I said a long time ago, I said, man, I really don't think that college basketball really prepared certain athletes to go to the NBA. You know what I mean? Like I really don't think so, because the rules are a little different. I hate that doggone 2-half crap. That really irks my nerves. But I don't really see, because the big thing I see is when you look at, think about what Caitlin Clark going through. I use both analogies. I'm gonna use both sides of the WNBA and the NBA. Look at what Caitlin Clark going to. Her last game in college basketball was the end of March Madness. She went drafted, went straight into a preseason. I didn't play a regular season game. Ain't been 6 months apart from it. That speed is different from college basketball to professional, what she's seeing. You know what I'm saying? Why she used to, in college, they set up the plays. She kind of fuss at the referees about, hey, I should begin this call. In WNBA, they flying. They flying back. You could be talking all you want to. I'm going back. I'm going to go ahead. While you doing that, let me go ahead and set our play up and go ahead and get in the basket.
Yeah, it's professional.
The NBA move fast. College basketball moves slow as crap. It moves slow as crap. If you look at college basketball, A lot of times they slow getting up the ball. They set up their play because they gotta have a design play. NBA, you might be sometimes, hey, I'm finna cook you for about 6 or 7 right quick. You know, they play some ISO ball, then we're gonna be like it's a lot more movement and a lot more speed to it.
Right. That's why in the tournament a lot of teams will lose to the fast paced team.
Exactly. Because what we talk about March Madness, I said, I don't know who the Cinderella team gonna be, but it's gonna be a small team that can say, I'm gonna run and gun them. Because they ain't seen this all year.
Yep.
So for that's another. So I ain't seen enough from Bronny to say that he'll be a superstar because people that we don't. Yeah, like remember Jabari Smith for Auburn? You know what I mean? Number one draft pick, blah blah blah. Man, he doing decent, but he ain't no superstar right now.
I mean, it's hard to come to the league and be a superstar. You know, I mean, who all do it? There's not too many people who do that, like the man on your jersey. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen too often.
Yeah.
Man, like you said, it's only a few.
Yeah. Like, what you think about Wimper? Wimper came in there, he came as a superstar, but he's a freak of nature.
Right. And I don't even think, but Wimper isn't, I don't know, was Wimper 18? Was he 18, 19? He played he played in the league in what you call it, didn't
he? But you remember that same thing with Luka. Luka been playing against grown men since he was 14, 15 years.
Right. So, my point exactly. Right. So it's kind of like they already been in it.
Yep.
In a professional, setting.
Yep.
Already.
So, yeah. So, I mean, let me ask you, what's your take on what you think Bronny James' career going to be like? What? Just tell me what you think on that. What you think his career going to be like?
I mean, I really don't know. It could be mediocre. It could be a very mediocre career. I mean, and he could do. He could do great. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, I haven't seen enough to tell you. I mean, I know he's a great player. I know he's a good player. I say that. I mean, I think his younger brother is the man, and I think he might have a better career.
Brother. Now I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Now you speaking facts.
Yeah.
Between his younger brother and Melo's son, those the two right there.
Yeah, that younger boy, he the truth. I've been watching him. I've seen his tape.
Yeah. So between him and him and Melo, son, they go at it. You know what I mean? They play against each other. They're on two opposite teams of Cali. So they playing against each other in the big AAU tournaments or whatnot. And they both nice. You are 100% right with that.
So
you're 100% right with that.
I definitely see the younger brother having a better career.
Yeah.
So you'll see. Shall see in due time.
Yeah. All right. Hey man. So I got 2 reaction videos before we switch over. And they're gonna be about one of your kind of your one of your sports you like was track and field. So I'm on the first one. Well, I'm gonna tell you, but one of the videos is it's just kind of what we used to do back on the street. You know what I mean? Hey, what you think you can beat me right now? Okay. Then the second one gonna be actually it's a 4x1 team that broke the high school record in Texas. Well, they was cooking. I'm gonna play on that, and then we'll switch over to football like that. Yeah. What those one is?
I think so. I think I've seen one in Texas.
All right. Here go. And there's a female. That's a female racing her two. I think 2 boy cousins. You see that? Now, Bert, before I play this, you see what stat she in?
She been here before.
All right. Watch
Smoked.
Hey, was in that stance. Oh, she ran the track field, and she got some speed, bro. She had a good stride and everything.
But see, you can tell, like you say, she runs track. You see the stance she got in. That's them cousins. That's them cousins right there. Like, you can't be me. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
They just talking over.
Put y'all real quick. Y'all ain't learned y'all lesson.
Yeah, they at grandma's house or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because I remember when your brother used to go at it. I remember when your brother used to go at it, and it's like, you know what? We go ahead and race up the street real quick.
Oh yeah, he couldn't beat me. He couldn't. No. You know, nobody can beat me. You know, and I just wasn't even bragging. It was just I did. That's what I did. I ran track. So I know. That's why I used to tell Ned and Jack, man, y'all race each other, man. Y'all my underlings. I'm not finna race y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and my brother always go in.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I still remember this to this day, and I wish one day we could get him on this show. It's Stank. When you and Stank came on that 4x1 up in Theodore, and y'all were going at it for years about that.
Man, they beat us by a millisecond. Talking about, yeah, man, we got y'all. We just beat y'all. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Really. They like they burnt us. You know, they had the fast. Now they did. They had like the fastest time in the state in 6A environment.
Yeah.
They beat us by an inch, millisecond. And he lucky. He lucky. I got the hand off. I got the stick laid on ankle leg.
Okay, I remember you came up on them too. You held them down on that one too. Yeah, I remember.
They got us by a centipede. But you know that's why you love track. The track just be fun though. You know, iron sharp iron. You feel me? So
yeah.
You know, by the time when we didn't race so much in the city, by the time we get to state, it don't even really be too much of competition. I mean, it's some fast people out there, but we usually handle our business.
And I remember, I used to look at it too, bro. You see who you about to face next football season. That was our scout on the show. Yeah, hey man, that mother right there can run, bro. They got a fat. I forgot what that running back name was that played for Blunt. Tall running back. And he was breaking all the records in the 4x1, the 400. I forgot what his name was, man. But he was. Yes. Yeah. And everybody say, man, boy, they got a tall, strong running back. Like, who this dude is? They was like, man, that mother fast. He track speed. Man, we see him at track fit, man. That mother, bro, he was like stupid fast and never got tired.
Right, because he ran the 100, the 200, 400, 4x1. Man, won most of them. Yeah, sure did. That was my brother and them. They all graduated in the same year together.
Yeah. Like, God, dog, bro.
Yeah,
it was speed. He was straight speed, bro. I don't know whatever happened to him, man, but he was straight speed, man. Straight speed, bro. Here you go. Shit.
Yeah, ankle leg be so serious, boy.
Mm-hmm. 17, bro.
Boy, eating up.
Boy, they
eating up the track.
Yeah,
I miss that. I used to love track, boy. You heard that daddy understand whoever that was, and you ain't got enough distance. You ain't got enough. He already knew what was finna happen. He knew what was finna happen. Yeah, because old buddy on the ankle league, he won the 100 and the 200, I think.
Yeah. That mother.
Yeah, he's saying to go somewhere too. I can't remember. He's saying to go somewhere. I can't remember.
What he's saying to go to. I mean, I need to start. I get hit and miss on the track, man, because they don't put it on TV as much. It be like on Sundays, randomly you'll see a college track meet on there. So I ain't really been following too much of track. I need to follow a little bit more, man. They just don't air it enough, man.
Yeah, they had SEC track on the other day.
They did.
Yeah, you can always catch it here and there, but you probably gonna start seeing it more now with the Olympics coming up. You're gonna start seeing more and more track events. Go live.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Hey, man, we'll switch gears to some football, man. Well, the first thing is I'm gonna start with Caleb Williams, man, the number 1 draft pick of the Chicago Bears. Man, it's been reports that he's struggling bad at practice, man. I want to say this happened last week where, they had to bench him at OTAs, man. He threw like eight interceptions, man.
Benched at OTA?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. When you supposed to already know all the playbook, at this point in time, it's your old offensive coordinator.
Is it the playbook or is it the defensive schemes? Reading. You already, like everything in NFL, bro. Like that's what makes it so hard because everything the skies compared to who you facing, who he been facing. What we always say about the West Coast team, who he's been facing in a doggone college.
Right, that's true too. But I was saying it from a formality, meaning that it's all scripted. Practice is definitely an offensive game. Because what I'm saying, they play scripted and you usually base your defense based on what they're gonna run. So you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy if you out there doing that. I'm pretty sure they have periods where they just go at it, too. So that could have been that period during OTA.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of maybe he think he could take those gutsy throws like he did in college.
Right.
You can't do that, because what you see is not what you're going to get. Right. And that's the biggest thing, you know what I mean? Like Ray Lewis used to always, he break down how Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, he said we couldn't show him what we was really in until right before we knew he was going to snap the ball because he's going to pick you apart. You know what I mean? That's what that disguise is. Like, and he ain't picked that up yet. So, luckily the Bears is not in the AFC North. Because, hey, bro, it's going to be rough for you right now, boy. It's going to be rough for you.
But, that's a learning curve. Rookie quarterback. You understand. Like you say, what you see is not what you see. And that window is this big in the NFL, to squeeze that ball into. So, the speed is different. Like we were saying earlier, going from collegiate to professional, the speed changes and it's totally different at that point. Totally
different. And let's say this though. When we can break it out even farther than that. You know what I mean? The speed that's in the SEC is not the speed that you see who teams he was playing in the Pac.
Right. Of course not.
So, and SEC is about, we could say SEC, then we can put ACC behind it, but we're going to say that's the closer thing to NFL football that you're going to see before you get to the NFL. And even that's night and day. You know what I mean? Even that's even night and day. So for you playing a team that you can throw for 500-600 yards, there's a reason why ain't too many SEC. West teams winning the national championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's a learning curve, like you say. So I don't
It's a
know
real
what's going on. I don't know what's going on with his learning. I feel at this point in time.
But we can't put enough hands of bad to the shoot. They ain't made great decisions in a long time.
Coaches at all right, year after year after year. So who knows with that organization? What they got going on?
Yeah.
And speaking of the quarterback, what did CJ say? What did CJ Stroud say?
That's why I'm about to bring up about CJ Stroud. You know what I mean? Everybody, excuse me. Everybody got their own opinions. So, he made his top 5, and he put himself at number 3. He's at number 1 was Patrick Mahomes. Number 2 was Lamar Jackson. He put himself at number 3. Then I think I can't remember if it was Josh Allen or Burrows at 4 or 5. It might be flop. I can't remember which one he put. So, you know what I mean? What you think about that?
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough to make that to throw yourself in there like that. But I mean, the way he played in the playoffs last year, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Well, shoot, the way he played all year.
Right. But I'm right, of course. But I'm saying, like in the playoffs, under the pressure, the throws he was making. Right, he was doing it during the regular season, but yeah, he is that man. He is.
But
I get to
remember who they played, right? Who they lost to
in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Baltimore. Now, everybody know. Even when we got Lamar Jackson and before Lamar Jackson, what do everybody say about what is the persona from Baltimore? It's always been
defense.
All right. So no matter what defense coordinator we got, it's always been by defense. And he did. They had him on lock. They had him locked up, bro. Locked up. He couldn't do nothing. And the reason I'm bringing this up is not talking about he had to mature from that because he never really seen how playoff football and this playoff disguises of defenses. He didn't know who was coming. Everybody looked the same. I mean, they throwing so many mixed coverages at him at the same time on that you don't even know what your mixed coverage is and blitzing. Now, with that being said, they go back to what we were talking about with Caleb. And he's playing against the sorry Bears in practice. Bruh. That, you know what I mean? Like CJ Stroud, but he knew how to he matured for that. He took that on the chin, like, I gotta get better. You know what I mean? Because that's a different caliber team that you're gonna play.
Yeah, I think his offense let him down. His offensive coordinator let him down. I don't think they were prepared, that much. The
but they're a young team too.
They are.
They're a young team.
They are. And they played a good game. They played a good game.
Yeah, the line was young. Everybody's young on that team. And that, you know what I mean? That's so that they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be scared in this coming up year and that about 2 years from now, they're gonna be real scared.
Yeah. No doubt.
They're gonna be real scared. So I find it interesting though. You know what I mean? Let me ask you something. Do you agree with that list?
I'll put Josh Allen third.
Okay.
And I said, you could, like I said, he balled.
If he's not on that list, that should be on that list.
That should be on it?
Yeah.
Maybe Sunshine. Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, talent. But
what about Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Aaron Rodgers number 1.
You got him above Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback. That's why I'm biased.
Okay. I got you.
But no, I say definitely. I definitely say Mahomes,
I say this. I agree with his one. I agree with his 1 and 2. And I'm gonna tell you the sole reason why I say I agree with his 1 and 2. Not because I'm biased because of Baltimore Ravens. I'm saying because you got somebody at number 1 that obviously got 3 rings and multiple MVPs. Then you also got he got 1 MVP. I think he got multiple Super Bowl MVPs. Then you got Lamar with 2 MVPs. And technically, I mean, on paper, it's not. The first one was unanimous. The second one should be unanimous, but you had one dude that voted for somebody else, just one person, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he wanted to be that one. But that's really the only reason I could put them 1 and 2. That's just the only reason.
That's a correct 1 and 2. I would say definitely. I definitely say Aaron. I say he's number 1 biasly, but unbiased. I put him at 3. Behind that 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I really got to see that prize like number 6 to me.
Right, and I put Josh Allen at 4. He got to be 4. Yeah. 5 is definitely probably Burrow.
Yeah, you got with those people they got playoff history and more. It's more years of do multiple years. We only got 1 year out of CJ Stroud, a great year, but just 1 year out of it. So you know what I mean? Like Trevor Lawrence gave us 1 great year. Then he been injured. You know what I mean? It really we know he could perform, but he ain't got to that. He can't get over the injury bug to perform again at that level. So that's why he's a dog. We know he's a dog, but it just. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Think about this too. We were talking about with basketball, whatever, coming from college and high school, whatever, and these top players, and then they get to professional sport, they realize like, hey, it's hard as crap up at this level. Remember, Trevor Lawrence never lost a game.
Right, until he got to the Jaguars, the sorry Jaguars. And they had Urban Meyer, they coach, who was going around kicking the kicker. Yeah, right. So he went through a tough 2-3 years, but he bounced back.
You already know it's hard to. If you lost only 3 games in NFL, boy, you one of the top teams. like
that's a great record.
Yeah. So you get what I'm saying. So it's really that professional level is there, but I know what I mean. I mean, everybody, has their own opinion, and that's based on his confidence level. Like, hey, I'm going to see these 2 dudes better than me, man. I love it though. You build you got that confidence about yourself that, hey, y'all going to see more from this. So he got that Ant-Man kind of mentality, like, I'll be back. You know what I mean? That's some young bulls, man. The young bulls coming for you.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, no, I like I said, that list, my list is definitely what I would say. Like, and I agree with you. I see him at like number 6.
Yeah.
Behind those.
He already put you in front of Burrows, and he got a Super Bowl ring. I mean, he lost it. No, he lost. Yeah, he lost it. No, he won a Super Bowl ring.
No, he lost.
Yeah. No, yeah, lost. Yeah, lost to the Chiefs. No, who they lost to?
They went but lost.
Who they lost? They lost to who they lost to. It'll come to me, man. I forgot who they lost. I think it was the Eagles. Had to be.
Yeah.
No. It was the Rams.
Yeah.
It was the Rams.
Joe, Matt Stafford.
Yep. That's when Aaron Donald got that game winning sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because that was a great Super. That was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's when he got the game winning sack.
Yep. His line was terrible. That's Super Bowl.
Yep.
He made him sack about 10 times.
And they still was a tight game.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean. So it's hard for me to put you past that. But you notice he ain't never had no Zach Prescott on that list. Hey, boy, the Cowboys in trouble, bro.
Who would put Dak on the list?
Hey, the Cowboys in trouble, man. Hey, so that's been on the news a lot lately. They talking about it, you know what I mean? Because
I put Cooper Rush above Dak.
Huh?
I put Cooper Rush above Dak.
Would you put Bo Nix? I want to know how you feel about it. Would you put Bo Nix over Prescott?
Bo Nix not in the league. He ain't played yet, so let me see. Let me see what he does. But I mean, every other rookie then came and outshined him, so I wouldn't be. Yeah, Purdy then came and outshined him. Jordan Love then came and just mollywopped him for real.
Yeah.
In stats and in performance. I have zero faith in that man.
So how you feel about this? How you feel about the CD Lamb holdout?
I'll pay him his money. He led the league in receptions. Pay the man his money. You know, everybody else get paid. Why you holding out for him? I mean, even though CD do got a big contract.
I think he's still on his rookie deal. He's on a rookie deal.
Is he?
Yeah. That's what the problem is.
We'll pay him. We'll pay the man his money.
Yeah, so the problem is, so I'm gonna tell you something. Shannon Sharp said it perfectly when he said this. And I'm gonna steal what he said. He said that all this is Jerry Jones's fault because he kept kicking this down the road. And he said he should have re-signed Prescott already 2 years ago, so he won't be asked for no $60 million this year. Then that would have freed up a lot more money to sign. He should have signed CD Lamb last year, and he should already gave Michael Parsons money because the more years you wait, what's happening? Everybody's asking for more money because they. So now think about this: you got Jefferson just signed yesterday. So what you think CD Lamb finna come at? But CD Lamb ain't Jefferson. He ain't Jefferson. He gonna be in the ball.
He led the league.
Yep, he gonna be in the ballpark. So now you keep kicking this. Oh, we're gonna do it next year. You keep kicking it crap down. Each year is getting more and more expensive.
Yeah. So now you got to
say. Fat Joe said yesterday's price ain't today's prices.
Pay the man. You got to pay him. Like you said, you kick the can down the road far enough. Pay him.
Yep, and you cannot. Even if y'all wanted to, you cannot re-sign Dak Prescott. I'm gonna tell you why. If you re-sign him again,
we don't want to.
Before you if you re-sign Dak Prescott twice before you actually gave Parsons or CeeDee Lamb their first big contract, boy, it's gonna be a problem.
We won't do it. You can throw that scenario out the window. That won't happen.
I'm gonna tell you what y'all gonna do. I tell y'all going after Shedeur. Once you do it, once the season over with, y'all gonna wheel and deal to find a way to get Shedeur Sanders.
Man, we need somebody. I can tell you that. And I would rather a veteran. We ain't got time to sit and build another 4-5 years with the quarterback. I mean, we just need
first of all, his personality matches the Cowboys already.
I mean, I'm with it, but like I said, I think we need a veteran at the same time. Yeah, like a Flacco, not Flacco, but like a Flacco.
No.
Because you're gonna need somebody to get you out of them situations, them tough situations when you got somebody hurt.
Not happening. Yeah. Not happening.
Yeah, I know it ain't, but we need it.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. We already been talking. We already talked about it. We already talked about these young bulls right now. So when you can find your young bull like that, maybe like a Shedeur coming up, but say like somebody that you just had like Love, young bull coming in, C.J. Stroud, Brock Purdy. All right. Now think about this. When you find that gem like that, you got him on a rookie contract. You can afford to pay your wide receiver $35 million a year. You can afford to pay those big because you're not getting killed on a $60-70 million contract a year with the quarterback right now.
Jerry don't have time. Jerry ain't got time to be looking down the road like that. 4 or 5
years. Jerry Jones died. So
he got time, so.
It might be a workout for him.
Jerry has to make decisions for now.
Jerry Jones has not seen the Super Bowl alive.
That man go. If he wants to, he needs to be doing all he can right now.
Hey, he gonna see it on the afterlife. He gonna see it on the afterlife. Y'all gonna replicate a Super Bowl trophy and and dig up his grave and put it down there with him. That's what y'all gonna do. But he ain't gonna be alive to see a Super Bowl. That ain't happening. I'm sorry. That would not happen.
And you know what? He not acting like he want one. I can tell you that.
He wants your door. What you think? He wants the man like this. I got his wife. He want him like this.
even so, if he do want him, I mean that's fine. Go get him. Go get him. But if you gonna go get him, you just gonna have to build around him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now. Right now. If you really want to do this thing, you have to be serious about what you're trying to do, man. Hey, I don't know if he is.
There would have been a perfect time to get Michael Penix out of the draft. Then it'll been a perfect time to get the quarterback that got drafted from Tennessee, Milton.
Yeah.
There's been a perfect time to get them. He didn't get none of them. You know what I'm saying? But why?
Yeah.
Why? What you would have been? Oh, you'd have wasted. Milton went late, so you wouldn't have wasted nothing to get him.
Yeah, that was a freebie for somebody. Like you say, with the right coaching, that could be epic.
Yeah, you would have probably. Matter of fact, that would have helped out the situation because you probably the bench Prescott halfway through the season, put him in, and y'all would have got to the Super Bowl. I mean, I got to the playoffs. And now he's like, this is the best way we're going to go. We got to let you go. You know what I mean? Then the only thing you did was, you know what I mean? You got a coach that's in the collecting trash business. His name is Sean Payton. So he'll get Prescott. He's in the trash collection business of quarterback.
So he's stuck to the brim over
there. Yeah. He good at trash, man. Hey, so speaking on trash, it's just it's about this is gonna hit where you at up in Atlanta about the Atlanta Falcons. I'll give you a recap on it. It's about the defensive player Jamal Anderson, not the running back. It was a defensive player Jamal Anderson. Probably don't know who he is, but he was pure trash. He considered like the worst draft pick Atlanta Falcons ever did. And I want you to hear this, man. I wanted to send it to you, but I said I'm gonna wait for our next video. Yeah. Here you go.
Have you ever looked at the list of the best?
All right. The next draft, we go defensive end and draft Jamal. I couldn't sack a quarterback if they laid down and asked me to just touch him. Anderson.
I think he had like.
That man is trash.
Hey, real quick, I don't remember what he did.
Trash.
He was killing college?
So the man had 1 year where he had like 10 sacks, but like I told you, I looked up his sacks. He had a bunch of sacks against small schools, say like 7 or 8 sacks against small schools, and like 2 or 3 against schools that
had like one game.
He came from Arkansas, right?
Yeah, so he had one game where he hit 4 sacks off a start
against a small school, and that beefed his stats up. Jamal Anderson.
We're not talking about a running back.
Man, no, shout out to Jam. We're not talking about Jam.
Yeah.
No, we talking about sorry defensive end Jamal Anderson.
So when I was thinking of the when I picked Andre Bruce, Jamal Anderson really was like the one I was gonna say. All right.
The next draft, we go.
Bust.
You remember him? I don't remember him.
Vaguely, yeah, but I mean that's probably why, because I definitely don't remember him doing anything in the league.
Yeah, I don't remember him, man. He said that man was pure trash. Worth it, and he was like he said he went to go look that shit up, man. He said he had all these little paid schools that he did. Probably the first three games, the SEC will play it. You know what I mean? The paid team, whatever, and he was just racking up stats.
Yeah. Now I don't remember too much about him. Definitely not in the league, but like I say, I see why he didn't do much of nothing.
Yeah, I got another reaction, man. Hey, this is old school right here, boy. Hey, this called Equipment Handout Day, and when the difference between getting equipment as a starter, getting equipment as a bench player.
Everybody come in here and get your helmet. Line up one by one. I swear to God, you gonna get. Ain't nobody getting no helmet. Who first? Man, first. You a dog out there, boy. You a dog. Who next? Roger. What's up, boy? My dog, man. My quarterback, man. Gotta get my boy right, boy. Next. Yes, sir. Little Nut. I got your helmet. I got a helmet for you, Little Nut. Here you go. Appreciate it, Coach. Coach, can I get a speed flex?
Why you asking that? Why you calm down, Coach? You shouldn't have asked him. Calm down, Coach. You shouldn't have asked him that, man.
Don't waste my time. How? Say how? How? He said how? Don't waste my time, son. I mean that dumbass shit. Talking about can you have a speed flex?
A speed flex?
Son, you run a fucking 5'6". You run a speed flex. Come on, man. You can't even get off the block. But you want a speed flex. Yesterday in practice, I asked him to run a post corner. What you ran? He ran a damn curl. Oh, the curl your goddamn head right now. But it was this close. You almost ain't even had no damn helmet. You talking about you come in here and ask for some big dog shit. You ain't no big dog. You ain't no woo. You don't got that in you, son. You talking about you want a damn speed flash. Speed your ass out of this goddamn equipment room. That's what you do. Your ass almost got something worse than what I just gave you. You want to know what you almost got? I'm showing. Show him, Coach. Show him. Boy, you almost got one of these, and I swear, your name was already on it. Little Nut, this was for you. But get what Coach say. What you told me, Coach?
Give him a chance, Coach.
Give him a chance.
Don't do him like that.
Don't do him like that. He love your ass. I don't like your ass. I damn near want to keep your ass off the team. But guess what? Coach say you got good coaches around here. I need somebody to help me offset my attitude, because that dumbass shit you just asked me to shut up about damn now. I honestly want to kick you out the damn school. Come on.
Try to get that boy on the 1920 here. No favor. They crazy, man. Yeah, that's how it used to be, though. I remember that. First deal.
Yeah, bro. That man said, he almost didn't even have a face guard. Hey, I got one more last reaction video, and you made me. I had to go look this one up. It was what you were talking about hockey. You know what I mean? You were how they be fighting and whatever. And and they talked. I found a video about Russian hockey, and the referees scrap with the players.
Okay, I heard that. He's just out of control.
Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
This is my ode to Russia. This is in Russia. It went viral. Referee calls a penalty. Player comes over, knocks the referee down. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Gently take the helmet off. Let's put the whistle in. And can't wait to go to Sochi. It's going to be so good. But it's been that type of night here, hasn't it? Never seen anything like that. This week, this is my ode to Russia. This is in. It went viral. Referee calls a penalty. Player comes over, knocks the referee down. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Gently take the helmet off, put the whistle in, and can't wait to go to Sochi.
Hey, bro.
He ready to throw them hands.
Hey,
I
I wish in the U.S. we could scrap with the referees. The game might be called a little bit different then.
Hey man, look, shit, maybe in hockey, maybe they can in hockey. Maybe we don't know something.
But the referee scrapping, bro.
Yeah, he was ready for that action. Shout out to the Florida Panthers. You know, the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup. I think they'll pull it off this year. We gonna see. Rooting for the Panthers, man.
Man, the referees, man. Oh, you know what I did have one more video. It's called Baseball IQ. I put it like this: the battle of the minds between the third base coach and the pitching coach.
The battle of the what?
Battle of the minds. Battle of baseball IQ between third base coach and the pitching coach. All right, here you go.
Now, the third base coach gets in Wilson's ear and he's like, hey, I'm going to need you to watch something. As soon as he gets the sign, he looks down, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, rocks his foot for 3 seconds, then looks back up for the pitch. Look, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and then up. Gets the sign, looks down, he's in his own element, everyone's screaming, game over. Doesn't even know what happened. Wilson screaming in his face, steals home to win the game. Incredible. We had this cool angle shot from the stands where you can see, look at this. Come on, pitch. He's looking down. He gets so far. Look how far the runner is before the pitcher even looks up. It's so stupid. And now the third base coach gets in Wilson.
Ain't even paying attention at all.
Ain't even paying attention, bro. Not even paying attention.
It happened to you.
Yeah. And that's just smart coaching right there to even, you know what I mean, to even see that. He probably seen it the whole game or probably picked up halfway. He say, no, I got to figure out how I'm going to use that. You know what I mean?
They've been doing their homework. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, let me ask you something. Do you blame that on the pitching coach to break that habit?
No, I mean, because he's supposed to know. I mean, that's as a pitcher, you're supposed to look.
Yeah.
But, you know, everybody has their own pitching style, so that's just his style, you know. But, you know, it's like back to the basic. You know, you as a pitcher, you're supposed to always watch what's going on around you. Like I said, that's just his style, how he, you know what I'm saying, however he does his motions. You know what I'm saying? It's just good scouting, like you said, on the part of the coaches.
Yeah.
They pay attention to all that. You're supposed to know what's going on. Just like a quarterback, you got to change up the snap count. You can't keep going on the same snap count.
Yeah.
Just like we were just talking about Ray Lewis and Peyton Manning. They'll get you. They'll eat you alive, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You disguise, you try to disguise that defense, and you don't disguise it and jump out of it too early.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll tear you up, man. They'll eat you up all game.
Hey, when you said and thinking about that too, when which you already remember this, you know what I mean? This when the Patriots, Tom Brady beat the Falcons when they came back off of that big, you know what I mean, big deficit to win the game, and Ray Lewis, he said he was at the Super Bowl, pre-Super Bowl, you know what I mean, And he said he talked to some of the defensive players for the Falcons during that whole week. And he was like, they were up there trying to make plans here. He said, hey, man, y'all might want to be studying. He said, because I'm going to tell you right now, that dude right there, Tom Brady, don't care about going out. He bringing food to him. He had the food brought to him. He's up there behind the clicker.
Right.
He behind the clicker.
Right. Yeah.
And he studying everything you doing. You know what I mean? All season. Y'all like, you know what I mean? While y'all going out to eat, going out to be with family, this man, his family, his room, he's clicking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they fought. They still hurt around here behind that game.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, I think it was the Jermaine Dupri said. He said, I don't think it. No, it wasn't Jermaine. It was Ludacris said this. Ludacris said, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It'll never be a Super Bowl for the Falcons. He said it's just too many black folks there. And I forgot who he was doing the interview with. He said, think about it. He said, man, halftime. He said, I had Jermaine Dupri. I had all these rappers FaceTiming me, talking about we won, we winning. You know what I mean? The after club, after spot gonna be at Magic City, gonna be at here, be over there. He said at the end of the game, there wasn't nobody out there no more. He said it was a quiet city. He said they partied before they actually accomplishing anything.
Yeah, they did. They partied all weekend.
Yeah.
All weekend long. I had to decide which party to go to.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And while this other man, Tom Brady, he's at that more, he going through film. Finding what your tendency is. Finding where everything, he's like, I could party after the season.
Yeah, that's on them players now. I mean, yeah, the rappers can party. They can do whatever they want to all weekend.
Yeah.
But them players, they
but think about it. Who was them players hanging with?
Who know everybody? Probably them rappers too. Mm-hmm. But hey, man, you're a professional. That's on you. You took that L. They came out good. You just had to, you let off the gas. That's what it was.
Yep.
You let off the gas, and then your coach made a bad decision because all you had to do was kick that field goal. Then you wouldn't even have to worry about them coming down and trying to score and win. So all that comes back on you.
Yeah.
Everybody know you can't give Tom Brady and Peyton Manning no time. Pat Mahomes
they
can't give them no extra time.
Yeah. Studying. They studying. They literally studying. I mean, y'all gonna have the same amount of time to do what you want to do. Why you gotta do it this week?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Did too much. Went overboard.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how strict they was on the curfews or whatever. I mean, that's one thing I used to say about like University of Alabama when y'all go to the championship game. Nick Saban got them boys on lockdown.
Yeah, man, ain't no party. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just made it to it. You didn't want it. And then also keep mom get out of trouble. Keep people getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Get into it with somebody.
Yeah, don't do like we did. We went to Hawaii Bowl.
Oh. Wasn't focused at all.
Man, at all. You hear me? You took a bunch of us and sent us to Hawaii. Well, they set us in the conference room at the hotel. They had the detectives and everybody telling us, don't do this, don't go there, stay away from the prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Because they beautiful. You know, man, look here. Soon as we got loose, soon they let us out. I'm talking about party. You be walking down the street going to get something to eat. You see your teammate going and look. Nah, I'm going to stay out of it. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to stay out of it.
And I was mad that I had just deployed like the week before.
You sure did, bro.
I probably got y'all in more trouble, bro. I probably got more trouble, man.
No doubt about it. You definitely would have did that. No doubt.
I would have got you out of more trouble, man.
Yeah. You would have been the sole reason, because if we knew where to go, if we knew what to do, it'd have been even worse. It would have been even worse, man. I'm telling you. We were just doing dumb stuff on our own. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You would have really gave us a reason to go.
Y'all had a tour, bro. I would have got y'all in more trouble, man. Y'all got
No.
Bro, hey, Mark, man. Hey, bro. It's great doing another episode, man. We're gonna, like you said, we got the NBA championship. NBA finals on starting on Thursday, so we'll probably recap after that, man. The next day after, man. But hey, it's gonna be good, interesting things coming up, man, throughout all sports, man. But hey, everyone, please support us. Please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Facebook. I appreciate everything, Mark. Man, I'm gonna give you the closing words, man, if you want to say anything.
Yeah, man. We'll keep delivering the sports. Y'all just keep coming back.
Yeah.
So much, so much we haven't uncovered and so much we have covered. We just keep delivering the news. So
yeah, bro.
I say we're getting ready for the Stanley Cup and the finals. All this at the same time. So bring on the sports, man.
All right, everyone. Y'all have a great one. I appreciate it.
Take care. See y'all soon.